yo, man, I like this girl over here. She puts me in the friend zone. Then I'm like, dang, gum, I'll be your friend. But if I didn't like her, I probably wouldn't be her friend. See, we have multiple brains in the way we think. Like, I don't just go up to a random girl, even before I was married, and say, hey, I want to be your friend.
Yeah.
If I say, I want to be your friend, I'm actually telling you, I want to be your friend.
Oh, what's up? Madison here, hanging out at the Finca on my project lifestyle journey, 36 days to an ultimate lifestyle. Today, I'm going to teach you something I call the law of reciprocating value and how that works and how you get people that are in your social networks to hang out with you, do things with you, and receive and give value to have an ultimate social life. This is where you start. This is level one. If you have no friends, you maybe work a remote job at home, maybe perhaps you don't go to school, maybe you don't go to church, you just sit home and play video games, and you were stuck at home since the pandemic of sorts, okay? This is what you do to start creating an amazing lifestyle of great people around you, beautiful women, high status guys, and adventures. You start with this. This is level one, okay? So this is the challenge. I'm gonna break it down to you. So I'm here with the lovely Gretel. And how do I know her? I know her because she works with me sometimes as assisting. Simple things like finding a good chef so I can do meal prep and I can save on my time, helping me find a language teacher when I'm traveling, doing different countries. She helps me with, maybe even finding a dentist or something with apartments, or she helped me pick up some packages that I needed the other day. Really great stuff, okay? I know her and she's a very trusted individual. She comes to me from many people that I also trust and I know. And that's how she's here. So she's hanging out with me here today and we're by the pool. Of course, we're doing videos and we're also like meeting people and doing business deals. And I said, hey, you should probably bring some.
Yeah, with my friends here.
Yeah, bring some friends.
Yeah, what say, friends?
Sí, pero es verdad, pero es muy no natural.
Muy natural.
More natural. And why would I tell you to bring friends?
Good friends here.
Yes, I want you to bring good friends. I want to bring people that you trust, people that you know and that you trust. That's the idea of it, right? When you're giving value, one of the reasons I think that we're probably hanging out is you're not like, Madison, $300 for a purse. That would be stupid, right? But I'm working with you and I'm giving you money as an assistant to help me, but I also think we should have fun together. So the idea I want to teach you is you need to put money in the hands of people that you know. You need to make money with your friends. Make money with your friends. That's the first law of reciprocity, okay? That's the first law of giving value. Make money with who? Your friends. Don't try to meet people and take money from them. A lot of people have a short-term mentality of like, I'm gonna meet somebody new, a business person. I'm gonna come here, all these businesses here. I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna like ask them for money. No. That's the wrong way to do it. Think about how can I make money with them? How can I start new business? How can I start a new project? How can I make money with people? And that way we're gonna be closer together, develop a deeper relationship, and we'll trust each other. So the first reason she's here is I wanted her to make money. I want her to meet people. I have friends that are gonna need help as well. I wanna make money with her. We're gonna do a video. The video is gonna be great. We're gonna find a way to combine our efforts to make more money. And then she's gonna bring her friends. But her friends are gonna come and they're gonna have a great time. But her friends are not gonna come and say, give me money. If her friends come and say, give me money, we can't be friends. But if her friends come and we all do great things together, make great videos and all that stuff, it's good. So the first law is, find people that you like and make money with them. Create good experiences with them. People that exchange value, right? Her value is, she also made me breakfast today. Thank you very much.
You deserve it.
Thank you. And she told me I was handsome today as well. Yes. I'm a good everything? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm good. I'm a good guy. I'm a nice guy. I'm turning over a new leaf. I used to be not a nice guy, but I'm a nice guy now.
You are a nice guy.
Thank you. Making me blush here on camera. So now I'm a nice guy, and she made me breakfast, and she did some other things, and that's giving value, right? You want to be around people who are not just taking value, but also giving value. It must be received both ends. And if the people are not giving value, then you must cut them off. Absolutely. Be quick to love and quick to cut off. Quick to love, quick to cut off. Quick to love, quick to cut off. So as I said before, hire people that work for you. Now, another thing you could do is work with your Spanish teacher or your English teacher or whatever teacher you have. What kind of skill that you're learning? When I hire somebody, for example, to be a Spanish teacher, I actually go on the internet, I find somebody, I go through recommendations of people that I know that speak good Spanish. I say, have you learned? I know you travel, where did you learn? I say, okay, refer me to that person. Then I meet the person. And the next thing I decide to do is I go on her Instagram and I look for somebody that has an interesting life. I don't want to just hire a teacher that has like 5 photos and is nothing interesting in particular. I want to hire somebody that goes places, travels, looks like they network a lot. And I hire those people because at some point, I will tap into their network and I will give their network value as well. And by me introducing me to their network is value for them. So at some point I'm going to say, hey, you're my Spanish teacher. I'm having this event. Do you want to come to it? And they're going to say, yeah, sure, because we have that existing relationship of doing Spanish together. And then at some point also, I'm going to say, hey, do you know anybody that is good at like leasing motorcycles? Do you know anybody that's good at XYZ? And they're going to be like, sure. And they're going to introduce me to somebody in their network, right? So the value is going to go both ways. We're both going to meet each other in both directions. Incredible, because we enhance each other. We level up together. We compound that effort. So you want to really look at your service industry people as your first layer of social life into the world. That's because of something called the Benjamin Franklin effect. The Benjamin Franklin effect is been documented through a lot of time. It's not something I came up with. It's actually a scientific, psychological term. That means when you do something nice for somebody, they're going to want to do something in return. So the best people to make a social life with are the people in your service network, because you have done something for them. You invested into them. You've used them and given them value monetarily 4, 5, 6 times. And once that's happened, they now trust you. And they also want to not look bad to you when you ask something of them. Does that make sense? It's super important. They're going to say, yeah, you did something for me by employing me or helping me out. Now, when you ask me for a favor, I don't want to give you somebody who's going to be a loser, somebody who's going to quit, be a drug addict, just like somebody who's a taker. I want to refer you to the best of the best that I know, because you have also given me value. That's how it works. There is a trust. There is a level of standard that's built into your relationships with service industry people. And that is important beyond anything you can comprehend right now at this level. Besides of that, I would also possibly get a chef, right? Now for me, money is time and time is money in a real way. If I spend, my mind, right, when I calculate it out, I spend, let's say, half an hour cooking a day if I do breakfast, lunch, dinner, maybe an hour if it's total preparing. Eating takes a lot of time as well. I'm calculating all this and I'm like, this doesn't make sense to do this every single day. I'm losing 6 hours a week. Sure, I can do meal prep myself, but that's something I don't want to think about or invest into. I'd rather just hustle because my dollar per hour is so much more. At my certain level, $500 an hour of coaching doesn't make sense for it, right? So I would hire somebody to cook. Now, you don't have to hire a professional. You can get, if you're at a lower level here, you can start with a friend or family, friend of the family, a cousin, your brother, whoever it is. Say, hey, you're cooking anyways. I know you're already going to cook. How could I just implore you to cook a little bit more than what you're already cooking? And now that person that's cooking for you becomes your service provider. You're eating healthier food. So you're going to get better rest, better results in the gym. You're going to be more effective in all kinds of areas because you're eating cleaner food and it's prepared for you. You don't have to think about it. You know, it's kind of like how when Steve Jobs would talk about, he had that one black clothing he would wear all the time because it would identify his fatigue of always making decisions of what clothing to wear. It's the same way with this. When your food is prepared, you're no longer thinking of what food do I have to make in order to sustain myself with nutrients throughout the day and throughout the week. It's a no-brainer. So I prefer this. And once I have that chef or that person who's cooking for me, I'm also going to invite them into being into that social layer of people that are services who are in my network. All right. So what I'm saying to you, probably the first time you've heard it, it's going to take a while to sink in for this idea to, fully reach its potential in your mind. But I think it's a great opportunity for you if you really take what I'm saying to heed and you say, hey, either do what Madison's doing or do it better than Madison is doing it. Yeah, this will all be in my new program that's coming up, I think. I'm going to include this in detail, walk you through it in my project lifestyle, my social circle program I'm going to create. But I'm also thinking like, I want to help you now. Rather than waiting, how do I help you now? I have something called a conversation mastery, which is 8 weeks for you to, by yourself, walk at your own pace, walk you through everything I know about high value conversations, which lead to more money, killing it, crushing it, making millions, having beautiful relationships with beautiful people, high status adventures, you name it, all that shit that you want to see and you want to get, it's there. All right. So this is the key to unlocks it. I'll put a link to it down below. Right now, there's an exclusive offer where you get a free call with me, not my assistant or my friend or some Joe Schmo trying to do a sales call. You get it with me one-on-one. And that's usually over a $500 value. It's included for free in the digital program. So link down here below, get the conversation mastery. And you want to see more of my adventures on this lifestyle, then click up at the corner. I got a playlist for you there. And I got more of me coaching people live in the field, in the streets over here. Let's keep going. Let's get the fun, keep going. Don't let it stop. Keep it going.